Hello, everybody, and welcome to Hot Topics with Cecil and Sureg'ay and Wine Boy. My name is Cecil.
And I'm Dr. Sulu Voodoo, crazy lady doctor, bringing you advice from COVID-19 world. How are you doing?
Well, it's so good to have you on the show, Dr. Voodoo.
Excuse me, I'm wiping alien DNA and semen demon from my face.
Did you get alien DNA on your face?
I did.
It's the worst, isn't it?
Whatever you do, do not block me from Facebook or Jesus will take you and strike you down.
Oh my gosh. Jesus has been striking me down since way before I can remember, Dr. Voodoo.
I am taking the semen demon out of you right now. I am pulling semen demon from you. Yeah, man, don't worry, be happy.
Oh, goodness, something feels very strange.
At any time you feel the moment, please retweet my advice.
Oh, my goodness. Dr. Voodoo, I am shook by your presence.
You should be. You can hear me. Yeah, man. My accent is just as credible as my PhD.
Oh my goodness, Dr. Voodoo.
Anyways, hi everybody, live from the internet, FaceTime. YouTube.
Wait a second, you were Sureg'ay this whole time.
Live from the internet, it's Hot Topics. Roll it, Wine Boy.
Hot Topics with Cecil and Sureg'ay. Wine Boy.
Thank goodness we had that quick change.
I put the microphone in. Hi everyone, welcome to Hot Topics.
Oh, Sureg'ay.
That was like priceless.
What an adventure.
I mean, it's proof that we have a huge budget now.
Yes. I just hope that everyone started immediately at 10:30. Otherwise, I definitely would have missed. And
they would have been very shocked. Oh my goodness.
Garter, be gone. I know that you're. Let me just adjust my set. My technical advisor quit. You know what? All of that was acting amazing. That was like inside the actor's studio. I know some of you will think so.
Yeah.
I need wine. So
such a nuanced performance, Sureg'ay.
Nuance. That's what I was thinking. Anyways, let's raise a glass. Let's get right to it. There's so many hot topics. So everyone in our audience, just chimney chime in like a chime from church. Raise your glass and let's clinkety clank.
Ding.
Thank you, Wine Boy, for pouring this previously.
I poured both yours previously and sent them.
Thank you so much, Wine Boy.
Oh, God.
And can we just say before we get started, just to encourage people to share our show with your friends. That's one thing we keep forgetting to ask you all to do, actually.
Yes. I'm trying to do all of that. I have so many technical devices. So, yes, I agree, Cecil.
He's got his iPad going right there.
I'm probably going to short out my house tonight.
He's going to get electrocuted.
I need wine.
Like Ted Bundy.
I've never acted so hard in all my life.
Anyway, we're just hoping that that if you enjoyed the show, and we love that everybody is here, we just want to spread some of the love. So if you're having a good time with us, we want you to share with your friends, and just let them know.
Yes. So go ahead, and what we mean by share is not CHER, the goddess and diva of all time, but SHARE on your page. And for those of you that don't understand what you're doing, well, you shouldn't be on this show anyway. So we need you to share this and say, join us right now so that we can all have fun together. And we have already, right out of the bat, have a Cash App alert!
Cash
hold on.
App.
Where is it? Where is it? It's coming up. There it is.
There we go.
Our
Hey!
girl. Thank
Under
you,
your
Chris.
chairs.
Thank you, Chris Congdon, for right off the bat giving us $20.
We certainly appreciate the donation.
I mean, that is a very good bottle of wine, so we greatly
Very
appreciate
generous.
that.
We certainly appreciate it. This StreamYard is not free.
Yes, and we appreciate all of our donations, and we'll give you a shout out. So that's that, and we're moving on, and we greatly appreciate it. There's so many hot topics, Cecil,
and we only have 15 minutes.
Exactly,
Only
so
have
we
15
should
minutes.
get lickety split right to it.
We should lick that split right now.
I don't have a scarf.
And that's my cue.
What does that mean?
I scared Wine Boy away.
What did he do? I don't have a scarf that voodoo doctor made me forget about.
Scared your scarf right off you. Wow, Marion Librarian is eager for some Dr. Demon Semen or Dr. Semen Demon. Oh my gosh.
And you've come to the right place because we definitely are loaded with demon semen. So let's just talk about that right off the bat.
Can we just say, wasn't it quaint how just a week ago, all we thought that we were going to be talking about was like, oh gosh, what was it?
Kanye West?
Yeah, I mean, it just seems like...
Can we just talk about that yesterday? There were 3 major Hot Topics headlines today, and it makes me just giggle in my little gut.
In your little panties.
It makes me giggle and wiggle. God, I just technological stuff.
That scarf is not friendly to your microphone.
Is it? Oh, it's scruffing.
It's scruffing.
I forget that. Thank you for calling me out on that, because I would totally call you out.
I know you would.
Oh, Cash App alert!
Another.
Oh my God, I might buy a Lamborghini like a douche in Florida.
Yes.
Gail Blackmer. She just gave us $10.
How nice. That's so sweet.
I'm going to retire, and then I'll do the youth perspective as well. Thank you, Gail Blackmer. That was very kind. And I know
we could buy we could buy a Lamborghini like somebody getting a small business loan from the government.
What? I mean, what are you thinking? There are people starving to death, and you're out buying Lamborghinis. First of all,
exactly.
What the people that sold it to them, weren't they just like, I'm sorry, your income last week was $20.
Exactly. Did you get this money from the government? Wasn't this supposed to help your employees?
Anyways, it's just
that was
bizarre.
A mere week ago, and then like all of the sudden, here we are. I mean,
here we are.
The events.
I wasn't sure where you were going with that.
The events for the past couple of days.
Right. So let's get right to that. Let's start off on a very positive note.
We only have 15 minutes.
Exactly. Let's get right to it. I would like to pay respects and be classy as we are on every single show. Yes. To Representative John Lewis, who, in his own words, let's get in good trouble. And I think that's what our show is all about. Look, we're not here to offend anybody intentionally, but I do try hard sometimes. The point is like, we're here to talk about subjects that may sometimes offend you or may sometimes make you giggle, but really we're here to make you laugh and have a good time and also go out and do good things. I mean, there's nothing more than a Friday morning after doing Hot Topics that makes me want to get up around 11 because Wine Boy and Cecil drive me to drink. And so the first thing I want to do is go out and do good things. So Representative John Lewis, you are I must say, I don't quite have the cojones that he has, but I hope to someday. So whenever people challenge me on the internets or the Facebooks or the tweeters, and they call me out or try to shame me into hushing me and things like that, I just want to remember John Lewis, who pushed the envelope and changed many people's lives, not just Black people, but white people also. What in the hell is falling behind me? I think the Lord is telling me to shut up and move on. All right. So John Lewis,
that was a very nice tribute. That was a very lovely tribute, Sergey.
There was a lot of wonderful people that spoke at his funeral today.
I know.
You're just gonna have to deal with it because
that ring light.
For real?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, Sergey. You look very handsome.
He looks great. You got a ring light. The other one's got his computer screen. Everything looks fine.
What if I go
We're
back
fine.
here?
You're fine.
I know.
You look great.
But you know what? I sound good finally this week. I can hear you.
Oh, when the scarf's not in the way. But yes, you're fine. You're fine. Everything's fine.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Wine boy with the technical notes.
I'm saying you guys are fine.
The last thing I want to do is wake up Friday morning and hear nonsense scritchy scratching on a microphone when I'm hungover.
That's why I watch this immediately after while I'm still drinking. It's a lot more fun.
I do too. I agree. It's very funny at 1 a.m. And the next day I'm like, those guys should be fired.
100%.
Well, Sergey, back on the topic of John Lewis, may I point out that Marion Librarian is giving us some really wonderful information. Yeah, that he wrote a trilogy of graphic novels about his civil rights action called March. And I would highly encourage people to check it out and read.
Fabulous. Let's do that. If most of our viewers do read, which is nice, but sometimes at certain rallies they don't like to read. So they like, well, unless it's a meme, then the meme is good. So
memes are great. Memes are quick. Did John Lewis write any memes? Can anyone tell us?
Chime in, but I hate to do this. I'm just trying to fix my ring light and stuff again. Cash App alert!
Oh my goodness. That is so
like
exciting.
Catholic priest this week. We're getting so much donations.
So much
Haley
stuff.
Schneider.
We'll be able to build a whole basilica.
Haley Schneider, thank you for the $25. Who said, because
so
why not?
All the way from Wisconsin.
That's exactly why.
Look,
see, okay, so that's what I would also like
our
to
reach
see.
is all over the place.
Well, there's nothing like our show giving a good reach around this country.
You got that right.
So I'm very happy that everyone is giving a little stroke here and there. So thank you, Haley Schneider.
We certainly appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh my God, we're going to be able to buy a good wine next week.
I'll say.
All right, so let me check off because Chekhov, not our
not
friend
the Russian playwright. Or the Star Trek.
I was going to go Star Trek. The Russian
guy.
I don't want to feel inappropriate and feel like I'm cutting John Lewis short, although his services have been going for several days. So, but I don't think we could ever say enough. And that's all I'm going to say is that there were many great men, both sides of the aisle, Republican and Democrat, that were paying tribute today. And there was one particular one that was not there at all and won't be ever. And we're just not going to mention that.
And has said literally nothing. Unless he has spoken or tweeted and nobody's pointed it out. Which I find
he
extremely hard to
tweeted
believe.
Today, and matter of fact, nice segue. Thanks for setting me up for that. You're just wonderful. You're a wonderful producer. All of these segments you come up with.
I set them up, Sergey, and you bat them out of the park.
I will swipe them like Tinder. Is that a good swipe or a bad swipe? During John Lewis's funeral and services today, our commander-in-chief and leader of the free world decided it was the appropriate time to tweet about postponing the election. And I know how many of you all are really wishing we could do that.
Yeah, all 0 of you out there. Really hoping that happens.
In other words, all of our followers.
Even on both sides. I mean, like, first of all, here's the thing.
Okay.
Can I just say one thing?
You know what? Go ahead. And this is your cue, Wine Boy, to zoom in on him.
My understanding, I could be wrong. I'm not a constitutional professor or anything, but my understanding is that if the election doesn't happen, yes, thank you, Gail Blackmare, for saying it. If the election doesn't happen, constitutionally, Nancy Pelosi becomes the president of the United States. As the Speaker of the House, it goes to her. And can I just say, delay the election all you want, mister, because that's what you're going to end up with.
And the moment he finally actually listens to someone and realizes that's a possibility.
Who claps like that?
Who claps like that? Yeah.
Only bitches. I mean, let's not lie. It was, and she knew what she was doing.
She sure the fuck did.
She was like, yeah. I mean,
can I ask a question? I'm super stupid with all this. So it just jumps over the vice president? That's how that goes?
Because they're null and void.
Oh, okay.
If the election doesn't happen, they're
interesting.
Out.
And God knows GOP heads would explode faster than a Molotov cocktail at a protest in Portland, or once they figure that out, that the lady they call the biatch, they'll be like, oh, I mean, which is why Death Santis, Moscow Mitch, and Ladybug Lindsay were all like, oh, hell no. Exactly. We have to have an election.
No, we need to have an election.
They actually pay attention to some of those things because they've been in Congress since the Constitution was written.
Exactly.
So anyways, just remember, don't delay the vote or you'll have Nancy Pelosi for president and she'll be sucking on a Tic Tac in front of your face for years to come.
She sure will. Thank you, Vincent Natale. We appreciate that. So much pressure, Jeff Perry, that you're putting us under. He downloaded the Facebook app on his device just so that he could watch us. Thank you. But now I'm like feeling the pressure.
Well, I know, because we're bringing people back to Facebook. Zuckerberg and the Russian trolls, and a lot of people are turning people away from Facebook. But we are like Gorilla Glue. We are bringing people together and holding them together for a long-lasting.
To it. We are sticking it.
So
that's why we're also on YouTube.
It's not going to happen, thank God. Can we just skip right to the other top news story of the day? Rest in peace, Herman Cain.
Very sad.
God.
Listen.
Let's pause for a sentimental moment for just a moment. I choked because here's the thing. Can I just say one thing?
That's my line, Sergey.
But I'm stealing it from you like a mail-in ballot. Herman Cain, who was very outwardly forward and on the Twitter, saying that he would not wear a mask, he was going to the Trump rally, and that people don't want to wear a mask and they are fed up. So he chose not to wear a mask and tweeted pictures of him and his family and friends all not wearing masks at the Trump rally and la-ti-da-ti-da-ti-da. And let's just call it a coinky-dink. But within 1 week, he contracted coronavirus. Within another few days, he was sent to the hospital. And unfortunately, today, he lost his battle with COVID-19. Now, we're not saying that's a great thing, because people have said that to me today, like, oh, well, they said it to a friend of mine. They're like, why is it you're always happy when a Republican dies? Not happy when anyone dies. What a stupid comment. But what a stupid comment is, you don't need to wear a mask or pay attention to any scientific doctor, anything that's going on, and you can just go out there and do your thing, and you're going to be like She-Ra and never get COVID. So I say this. Look, apparently the proof is in the pudding, and you can get COVID whether you're at an event or wherever you are. So whether you're doing it for yourself or doing it hopefully for others is the whole point. Wear a mask. Help save a life. Don't die.
Exactly. I think I have a friend of mine has also been getting comments throughout the day for supposedly making fun of a person's death, and I would say that is absolutely not the case. It's more like do your due diligence, and don't spread lies and conspiracy, and because that is the utmost worst case scenario, and nobody is happy when anyone dies. Seriously.
No, I mean the whole point of it is we're like, I just don't understand why this has become a political thing. But when we say something back at people or whatever, saying, you know what, maybe you should have worn a mask. Oh, suddenly you're political and everything else. No, it's been political all along by saying, if you wear a mask, you look stupid. If you wear a mask, you look weak. If you wear a mask, you know, I mean, they've attacked Biden. They've attacked all these other people. And yet family and friends of all of ours. And I will say, you know, there was a time when people were saying, do you really know anyone that's actually gotten COVID-19? And you were like,
Yes.
Not yet. But now, suddenly, I have known several people that have contracted. Unfortunately, there have been several people alive. I'm not celebrating that. What I would like to celebrate is that I get out of this damn studio. Sorry, I'm getting ready to sizzle sazzle. I want to get out of this studio and see someone else besides a ring light in my eyeballs from now on. And I'm tired of talking to people on the internet. So put on your damn mask so we can all get out and hug and kiss and get demon semen on ourselves. Sizzle sazzle, I'm out.
Don't get us wrong, folks. We'll continue to talk to you on the internet once all of this is done. We're not going to stop. And
I didn't mean to insinuate that I was quitting.
Jeez.
I just would like to get out of solitary confinement every once in a while. This scarf is my best friend lately.
Exactly. It is very
Scratch.
It is very upsetting to hear people say, "Oh, you just want this to continue. You want this to continue so that the president looks bad." I'm like,
I think that ship has sailed.
Exactly. He looked bad from day one. So that is not anything that I need. He's doing a fine job on his own. But yeah, we would like for things to get back to normal. We really would. So, Haley Schneider giving us info on Wisconsin. So just announcing a mask ordinance. Okay.
That is a long statement to put up, Wine Boy. Someone read it to me. It's too small on my phone.
So Wisconsin just announced that there's a mask ordinance that is going into effect. And you would think that the state told some of these people that they can't have a beer anymore from their outrage. Yeah. And Haley is saying exactly what we're saying. Put the effing mask on. It is not that hard.
Look, no one wants to wear a mask. I agree. Because why cover up this beauty?
Exactly. You're gorgeous, Sergey.
I agree. Thank you. Sorry, my mic cut out. What did you say?
I said I'm gorgeous.
I'm sorry. The show is done now, folks. We're quitting. I'm getting out of this solitary confinement.
Look,
I heard you the first time. I just wanted to hear it again.
We only have 15 minutes.
Anyways, so thank you. Yes.
Speaking of wild conspiracy theories, can we move on to Dr. Isabel or Dr. Emmanuel?
Dr. Voodoo.
Crazy doctor lady.
Crazy doctor lady. Let's talk about her. The demon semen and the alien DNA. But the fact that our president retweeted that, and so did little Junior Trump.
And Madonna. What the hell, Madonna? I am conflicted right now. Can I just say? Because
speaking of, I know.
But my God.
If I was 65, I would do her.
Seriously.
But that would be way too old for her. Madonna, God, I love her. But let's not forget that sometimes people do things, I mean, just to stir the pot, like Wine Boy sometimes.
Madonna is a pot stirrer for sure.
Probably smoker also. or eater, brownie
She
eater.
has been
I'm
cray
sure
cray
she's
for a while, Kelly Jenner. You are correct.
right, but that's how she got her start. I mean, it's not like Lady Gaga was like, you know what, I'm not going to wear bacon one day, and I mean,
I'm gonna
everyone
wear
does their thing.
prosciutto. I want a whole suit made of prosciutto.
I just like to know where the sausage was tucked.
So anyway,
Speaking of Jenner,
here we are. Terrible. So this here's my whole thing. All right.
Okay.
Can I just say one thing?
mm-hmm.
Look, hydroxychloro, whatever the fuck it's called, might actually help. Okay, fine. There are so many people who are like, give it a chance, whatever. But here's the thing. The messaging is coming from the woman who thinks that you get, lady problems from having sex in your sleep with a demon.
How many demons have you had sex with? I need to know.
Seriously. I mean, if that were the case, I would be dead by now. So, there's that, and her other bizarre claims, and then, of course, then we have the president, who is also
Who's that?
touting this. I forget his name. But, touting this product as well. And it's like, yeah, it might be, maybe it is
Your scarf scratching.
helpful. Sorry. Maybe it is helpful. But, it's coming from the guy who has, bilked people out of a lot of money, paid off a porn star, had sex with a porn star while his pregnant wife was at home. It's like these kind of wackadoo people who are endorsing this thing. And we're in this sort of like weird, society of commercial pharmaceuticals. Like people are just getting their advice from commercials. Like, do you think that this drug is right for you? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I don't know if it's right for me or not. But I shouldn't be taking medical advice from a TV commercial or a real estate mogul or this insane woman who thinks that people are having sex with witches in their sleep.
Yes, exactly, Sureg'ay. Cecil, whatever your name is. That was
You're
going so long, I
Sureg'ay.
had to get a new bottle of wine. So thank God for the cash apps. Yes, crazy voodoo lady, and they're retweeting her, and then there were people on the internets and Facebook going, "See, people, pay attention." And then, even Donald Trump Jr. got suspended from Twitter for blasting information that is false.
Don't get me started on that little fucker.
Well, I'd like to get
Because
started
here's my thing.
Would you like to say something?
I have one thing to say. Can I
That's
just say
not
one
your
thing?
saying. That the
Can I just
t-shirts.
say-
We have to change the t-shirt.
I know we're gonna have to change the t-shirts. Can I just say one thing? No,
Yes.
but seriously, it's like now, of course they dropped Dr. Emmanuel from Facebook, and they dropped her from WordPress, apparently. Her
not WordPress.
her blog or whatever. And they dropped Don Jr. from Twitter for 12 hours. Like, that's any sort of punishment. Like, I've had blackouts last longer than that.
What kind of blackout, Cecil?
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. Luella, do tell us.
Just one of these. Just
you
an
don't-
extra one of these.
You don't strike me as the type. I know some club kids from your circle of friends that are like, and
She is a doctor. She is a pediatrician, Michelle Claremont.
But
She's a practicing pediatrician, which is nuts to me.
I can't do this because I have notes on my phone. So note to self.
Okay.
But let's cut to the press conference after La Tweetapalooza yesterday, and the president answered back by saying, and I paraphrase quote, I don't know where she's from, but she has a good voice, and it sounds like she knows what she's talking about, but I don't really know her. Because nothing will set me more at ease, other than a glass of red wine, than the president of the United States saying, well, I don't have a clue what this woman is talking about. I don't have a clue
what I just retweeted.
And then just take her advice and do it.
Right.
So,
well, and
that's fine if you want to vote for him, but that's exactly what you're voting for. And that's a quote from him. I don't know who this woman is. She sounds like she has a good voice, but I don't know. Try it.
And it's like the retweeting of white supremacist videos as well. It's like, are you're doing no research whatsoever, and then just spreading it out to the universe,
like
because
Stormy Daniels.
It is.
Okay, we have to move on. We only have 15 more minutes.
We only have 15 minutes, people. I'm sorry.
Once again, thanks to Haley Schneider, Gail Blackford, Chris Congdon, all those for those Cash App donations. We appreciate it. Again, you don't have to donate every week, but it is greatly appreciated. It helps keep us going. We paid for a new logo, so thank you, Don Oxtat, for our beautiful new logo. If you haven't, I love
our logo.
It is Sizzle Sazzle, OM God, and can I just say one thing? All in one. And we love it very much. So if you all need logo work, you can check out Dawn Oxtat. We'll put her information up later. She's a digital expertise.
Yeah, she's a graphic artist and she's fantastic.
That's the words I was looking for.
And we're so excited about our logo.
Yes, we hope you like the logo. And if you don't, it doesn't matter. We love it. So we do thank you. So thank you for that. And your donations went to help us do that, and also t-shirts coming soon. So once again, thank you for all of those donations. Just like the Catholic Church, we will give you a blessing and bless the wine you're drinking tonight. Ching chitty chang from church. Moving on, we only have 15 more minutes.
I'm absolving everyone.
Buckle up, Florida. It's time for YOLO. The new segment approved by
Is this
Cecil.
Another segment that I didn't even know anything about?
Well, there's so many things you don't know about. I just do them along. It's what keeps us going. What time is it? Oh, God, we have to hurry.
We are.
Let's talk about this new segment. What happened in Florida stays in Florida. All these things happened in Florida today. There was a rocket launch today. You did not know that? Seriously, you live right there. This cracks my ass. I laughed so hard I got a crack.
I could literally look down the street and see a rocket launch, and I didn't see one.
And I am up here in low numbers.
I could literally walk out of my house, turn right, and see one.
Well, I just want you to know that someone was shooting in your neighborhood this week, and it was today.
Probably our neighbors.
They launched a new rocket today to go to Mars. It'll take a little while. I think they said like a year. So by then we'll have so many new episodes by then, and you'll be able to tune in and just think of all the wine we'll have consumed in a year.
Can you imagine if we transmit into space?
We will, thanks to Elon Musky Pits.
Ooh,
he's going to help us.
My favorite.
So that rocket launch went off, and it was fabulous, and it looked just like, well, it kind of looked just like the Challenger. Really, it was just a lot of smoke and zigzags.
Sergey.
Too soon. I know.
Way too soon.
Oh God.
My God, that was 40 years ago.
Krista McCullough had blue eyes.
Terrible.
One blew this way, one blew that way.
Okay, you're the worst.
Oh, really? Herman Cain. There. I redeemed myself. I just lost my pen. It went somewhere. I don't know where it went. So tomorrow I will let you know where that pen landed. Oh, Lord, it's time for no more wine. So not only did a rocket launch, but Florida, I hope you've gotten your bottled water and your hurricane snacks, because I don't want to be false news. Tropical storm is a ass. I just read the news.
I mean, cannot pronounce
it's coming your way
to save my life.
Okay, I believe
I wanted to call it Isaiah.
Well, I think that's the English term, which, newsflash, I thought we were in America. I think one of our viewers, Gail Blackburn, said it is actually the Latin term for Isaiah. So my point is,
Whose dog?
there's a dog barking.
Is that you? Is that you?
Well, yes. Did it sound like a Rottweiler? Hold on. We have a visitor. You never know who's going to be in the studio.
At 11 o'clock?
Well, oh shit.
Oh.
Man.
Oh my goodness. Who is this?
Okay. There. Hello. Hello, Skippity Doodah. The producer's dog is here, Skippy.
I see.
He just has to approve. Would you like to say hi to everyone? Go ahead and say hi.
Oh.
Okay. Sorry. Okay.
He's done with that. Wow. He just kicked your cord all over the place.
Skippy. That's why your name's Skippy. Okay, buddy. Anyways, that was a special viewer moment.
A little visit moment.
But he's very happy. Okay. He's looking at me with scarves and glasses like he's going to attack. Like he doesn't actually understand. He's never seen Sureg'ay in this house before, I don't think, now that I'm thinking about it.
I'm finding it very upsetting.
Well, anyways, it's like having a Trump in the White House. It's very disturbing. So anyways, I hope you all have your hurricane snacks and your bottled water and people like...
You know what I have? I have my Merlot and I've got my Pop-Tarts. And that is pretty much all I need.
For a whole week?
I lasted 3 months off of it, as you can probably tell.
It doesn't. I can't tell a thing. It's just video.
From the fourth and fifth chin that I
Oh,
had.
Wine Boy is chiming in.
Was that in college that you're doing that? Because you're the youth perspective?
What's happening to
You're
your
damn
sound,
right,
Wine Boy?
Wine Boy.
I was going to chime in. I was going to chime in before saying yes, it is the English version of Isaiah. And the funny thing is, everyone on the radio channel or the radio news, your dog came in to interrupt us. The radio is it's not even saying the name. They're just saying, and the tropical storm that's coming this weekend, because no one can.
Nobody wants to even try to attempt to say.
No, there's one that does it. Is it? Yeah. He goes for it. I'm not gonna lie, he's got some balls, but everybody else just goes tropical storm.
It is
coming this weekend.
One of my favorite things in life, listening to people say, like Central American countries and like really whip out their accent.
Oh yeah, they really try to like roll their R's and they can't. It's hilarious.
Nicaragua.
Cash App alert!
Yay! Thank you so much. Donation.
Kelly
Hey,
Jenner. Wait,
Doug Bowser is making me very hungry right now, talking about his port wine cheese. So I think that's a really great question for any of our viewers who are in Florida. What is your go-to hurricane snack? I think that is a good question.
Because I'd like to know those, and Wine Boy's going to pop them up so that Sureg'ay can see them. Because one eye's on my dog, one eye's on my iPad, one eye's on my wine, one eye's on the notes from the.
Do we have another Cash App alert?
We do. Thank you very much, Wine Boy, because I got cut off, and I want to give credit where credit is due. So let's put them together. Cash App alert, Kelly Jenner. Thank you for your $10 donation for the fellas.
Thank you
she says
so much.
And from Maxima Sanchez. Harma.
Maxima Sanchez. Oh my gosh.
She gave us $25 for the love. So,
girl.
Should we be telling what people donate, or should we keep that a mystery?
We should keep it a mystery.
All right. Well, I'll do that now.
But we're very, very, very excited. Okay, so we will have
keep it a mystery from now on, especially if you donate more than $100.
We've got port wine. We've got summer sausage, always a favorite. Triscuits. Yeah, air conditioner and electricity. Sure, Mike Ferreira.
You know what my go-to snack was? Now, granted, I'm way up here in the north, so I have a different hurricane snack. It's a nor'easter snack. I love Terra chips. Like, that's one of the reasons I could eat the ass end out of blue chips like Eric Swalwell, which leads to our next segment that I know you want to talk about, Cecil.
Oh my goodness.
So
Well,
Cecil,
we're still on some snacks over here. I just want to
Okay.
point out.
I'm
We
just
got
going to
Sean-
drink my wine then.
We got
But I do
Sean.
love Terra chips.
I love Terra chips. We got winter sausage out there. Slim Jims.
What is winter sausage?
Slim Jims. Insane.
Seriously, what is winter sausage?
I have no idea what a winter sausage is.
Well, that seems like something we should talk about,
Mm.
which is why we're going to need more wine.
Biscoff cookies. Oh, those are delicious. Peanut butter crackers. Absolutely, Sean Armstrong.
Oh, Sean Armstrong from Chicago, Illinois, ladies and gentlemen. That's nice.
Really? We got
Well,
viewers
give
in
us a shout out.
Chicago.
Am I
Actually,
the
if you'll
only one?
Give us a quick shout out from where you are, real quick. Post your state or your country, or if you're one of those viewers that Trump doesn't care about, just post your shithole country wherever you're
Oh
from.
my God.
There it is.
Well,
There it is.
I would.
Speaking
Yeah,
of,
that's what I was saying. Margaritas. Come on now. Come on. What
Heck
Florida?
yes.
What Floridian doesn't go through a tropical storm or hurricane without some
Twizzlers.
margaritas?
I
well,
love
I will
Betsy.
say this.
I love the idea that Betsy Buxton just passes a whole hurricane season on Twizzlers alone.
That's all you need.
Oh my God, that's
Betsy
amazing.
Buxton, we love you. She is a great fan and also a great sarcastic sense of humor, but she also calls it like it is and tells people in Florida to wear their mask, and we appreciate that. Sizzle sazzle.
Yes, Betsy. Thank you. State of denial for sure. We got,
So-
look at this. We got
Lots
viewers
of
in
fun.
Michigan. We got viewers in
Michigan.
Wisconsin and Chicago. Our spread is wide.
Well,
Sergey.
if I bend over and find this pen, oh, there it is. Oh shit.
Oh my God, Sergey, every time you move,
Well, my spread
you're
is
jerking your computer around.
my cord is short. It's small and
I'll
white.
say. Hello,
Hold
Fawad. Hello. Good to see you.
But I found that
Penny Mathis, Florida. Penny Mathis,
Penny
what up,
Mathis,
girl?
we love
Mathis
you.
is here.
We're so
Polk
glad that
County
she's-
represent.
Oh,
I love that
County.
Polk County has. Oh, I thought that was a trademark symbol, but it's a frowny face.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
and Doug Bowser's back on snacks, saying bugles. Oh, Fawad is from Boston, my favorite city. I love Boston so much. Oh my gosh. Cayman Jack margaritas. I know, right, Doug? We
Now people are just
rolling
talking
in
to each
it.
other because 21 beer. Okay, Doug Bowser, you know what? You can just calm the taffy dick down.
We're rolling in it.
We are. Maybe we should do bingo. That would be fun, don't you think?
I don't know.
And then we could just go in cocktail breaks and come back whenever. That was a taffy jab.
We love
okay.
taffy.
We only have 15
we're
more
very
minutes and we have to
excited.
get home.
We
So-
only have 15 minutes, folks.
I would like to give my thoughts and prayers to Florida this week as Tropical Storm is an ass comes at you, because if you don't take the brunt of it, it's supposedly going to come up towards little COVID-free New Jersey. So do me a favor,
Ooh.
suck it up, Buttercup, and take that tropical storm like Lindsey Graham takes a ladybug. Can we talk about Tom Hanks? I think this might be a subject that people aren't familiar with.
What happened
was-
to Tom Hanks?
Well, it was brought to my attention today that he registered to move to Greece. And allegedly, and this upsets me, don't get me wrong, I'm just bringing it up to stir the pot. If anyone has heard the story, I'm surely Kelly Jenner has heard something about this, but people are trying to insinuate that he is on that fly list to Jeffrey Epstein Island, and that's why he's might be going to Greece. Allegedly.
What?
I'm telling you, it upset me too, so don't get me started. Sizzle Sazzle, I'm going to have to drink this wine.
Tom Hanks, America's sweetheart?
Yeah, I heard
Agreed.
that too.
Oh, you did? See? So
Yeah.
it's not. So believe me, I was defensive and was throwing my pen across the room at this person, and she said, "Don't curse on my Facebook," and I was like, "My bad." But I said, "What are you insinuating?" And she said, he was on the fly list to Jeffrey Epstein's Island. And if you haven't seen that Netflix documentary called Filthy Rich about Jeffrey Epstein, exactly. You pick your mouth off the floor. By the way, should we do a Ghislaine Maxwell alert. Just checking to see if she's still alive.
Is she
Um,
still?
Yeah, someone check the cell.
There's
Seriously.
been so many tweets today. And so many headlines. She might be,
Really?
Yeah, who knows? It's just a matter of time.
She might be as well hung as Jeffrey.
Yeah, like 2 grapefruits in a wool sock.
I am shocked.
So the
at
Tom
this
Hanks
new
thing, I know.
information.
So this is speculation and gossip, but hey, this is what Hot Topics is all about. So if anyone has any more information on the Tom Hanks fly list to Jeffrey Epstein Island, I don't want it to be true. Trust me, I do want the list to come out, and you know who I want to be on it, which is gonna be on it. But yeah, that would just break my heart, and I would never watch Big again.
This is all very, very.
I just don't think
conspiracy theory.
Agreed.
But yeah, if it is
but
true,
I just wanted to bring
God.
it up so that we weren't only talking about politicians. Sure. Excuse me, I had to burp because bending over to get my pen made me gassy.
I would like to say one thing. Can I just say one thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. He is Woody, and that is unfortunate. Stop! Get your finger out of that. Oh.
I was telling Mindboy to zoom into you. That's his cue, but he's apparently nursing the baby.
Look, obviously we all want the list, of the participants to be out there, and of course we'd be heartbroken if certain people that we admire are on that list, but. Let me just say one thing, that if those people are on the list, we're gonna turn on them. We're not gonna be like, hey, they can do no wrong and whatever, and follow them to the ends of the earth like some people's followers. But I would just say, if God forbid, some people that we really admire end up being on that list, hey.
Thanks, Mindboy.
They're done. They're done.
First of all, I thought I can sneak back in because Jeff Perry is like feeding pizza to baby. Once again, I didn't feed a pizza to my baby.
Yes, you're dead. Where's your baby? We need to see her. Videos or she's dead.
She is not dead. She is alive and well, sleeping in the other room with her mother.
Okay, first of all, in the words of Robin Pedretti Kelly, if you say the words pizza and toddler in the same sentence, they're obviously in a trunk. That's candy. I'm just saying. Kaylee. It's Kaylee, not candy.
Is that another too soon one?
Well, if that's too soon, then Herman Cain is still alive. So.
Oh, this is a good one right here. Luann Jenner. Saying from Routers, which is a very reliable news source.
Routers?
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 What do you
I think it's Routers.
Is it Routers?
A rotor?
Viewers, we need help.
It's Reuters.
How do you say that news source?
How are they gonna type it to us? We're still gonna get it wrong.
Phonetically write it out.
And we're all not
Reuters.
Been drinking for a while.
Reuters. It's Reuters. Reuters?
That's not going on a t-shirt. I'll tell you that right now.
Was the dress blue or black?
It's Reuters.
They're blue.
Everyone, I'm getting a lot of support. It is Reuters. Thank you, Betsy.
Real?
Thank you, Doug. Thank you,
Betsy
Kelly.
Buxton is from Polk County.
No, here we go.
God, it's Reuters.
Reuters. That's what I was saying.
I thought it was Reuters.
Yes, it rhymes with Hooters. Reuters.
Pizza and Wings does sound like a balanced diet.
Reuters.
Oh, so y'all just want to do this new segment with spring this on me?
Our new segment is how the fuck do you pronounce Reuters?
See, I said it's Reuters.
Hello, Sharvesh Kumar. Welcome. Thank you for being with us tonight.
Oh God.
Oh no, Chris Condon does say Reuters.
Good. Well,
he's
a big donor.
We don't have time to deal with this. We only have 15 minutes.
We only have 15 more minutes. So
whatever happened to Eric Swallows?
Oh my God!
Exactly. So
I have a thing set up for him and everything.
And I
anyway, yes. Thank you,
just
Kelly.
say one thing?
Wait, before we do, I just want to answer Kelly's question. from Luann saying that the Reuters article said that Tom Hanks is not part of that whole crew.
Well, that's why they should call it Reuters. Anyways, I just wanted to bring it up, and we had a discussion, and we were able to both chime in about that with fingers.
They're starting to turn. They're starting to turn on him, Cecil.
Deal with this. Everyone is turning on
Sureg'ay. They're turning on him. People are saying it's Reuters.
It's Reuters?
Ooh, fourth quarter. Oh, man.
And Doug Bowser knows his things because he knows how to spell B-I-N-G-O, 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 and Reuters was his name, Mo.
As Chris Cogden is saying, it rhymes with goiters.
Okay, it's Hanks. We agree with this whole thing. Okay, so we're going to move on that. But I love that it's wow. If this country wasn't torn enough between
that was a divisive issue, I'll say.
Thanks, Wine Boy, for starting that.
Thank you.
Independent discussion.
Thank you, Shervesh.
I didn't start it. There was a viewer.
Reuters.
Okay.
I'm so upset.
We are getting low on time. We only have 15 more minutes.
We only have 15 minutes.
Cecil, we have a segment. Oh, shit. That's right. Eric Swallow.
Oh, my gosh.
God, I would hit that like a pinata in front of Dale Blackburn.
Not.
Why didn't he get the presidential nomination?
Can I just say, I would stand and salute for that.
Look at those pecs.
Look at that.
We should name them Reuters.
That jawline.
Okay. It can hold a mouthful. But Wine Boy, you had one job to find Eric Swallowell's picture with his scruff, because that's what Cecil was salivating over this whole week.
We insisted.
Yeah.
You didn't
know.
You didn't say scruff.
We insisted on his scruff profile pic.
Oh, I'll look.
Oh, don't look now. We only have 15 more minutes. First of all, you all can Google wine. Oh no! Look, I have more for you. Here, hold your glass out. I know you hate this, but it's wine. So, I have wine. So
Michelle Claremont, how dare you?
Anyways, Eric Swallowell is growing a scruff beard and makes Ted Cruz look like 70s.
Ted Cruz looks like, I'm sorry, he looks like the hair catcher in the bottom of a prison shower. With that thing on his face. I cannot.
That was a good one, Cecil. You saved your Reuters segment from that.
I just literally made that up on the top of my head.
Well, that's when you're funniest, when you don't send me memos on what we're going to talk about. Wink, wink. Anyways.
Poor Shervesh Kumar is like, what the hell am I watching?
Look, Eric Swalwell. Okay, so you made a statement. I want to bring in the youth perspective on this. You made a statement this week of shipping. I've never heard that before. Can you explain that
term?
No, I would like you to explain that to our viewers. So would you like to say one thing?
Shipping. It's like saying, I want those two in a relationship. So I'm shipping them.
Like an Amazon package?
Sure. No, I
wouldn't mind Eric Swalwell's Amazon package delivered to my door.
Amazon package coming to my door, I'll say. Can we get that picture one more time?
Oh, where is it? Oh, the buff one? He doesn't look like that now. Oh. Okay. If he had used that for
he's so clean shaven in that picture.
We wouldn't be riding with Biden. We'd be swallowing with Swalwell.
I'll
just say
he's seriously like he's like politics Ken doll. You're welcome. You're welcome, Sean Armstrong.
Yeah, I just spit wine also, and it came out my nose, and now I'm going to have to bleach my nose hairs to get them back to normal color tomorrow.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so AOC, she's handling her own, and I hope she hops on Eric Swallowell this week. So
I found out. We have 15 more minutes.
I have her. What?
Doug Bowser said Doug Bowser.
Wine boy.
Doug Bowser. I enjoy docking. Is that what he says right there in the comment?
And you understand this term?
Someone explained it to me just the other day.
God.
What is
Yeah.
docking?
Well,
Please, wine boy.
Yeah, wine boy, let us know.
Please.
I don't know if I should say
You
it now.
must now.
Okay, it's not like your wife is awake.
Okay. It's not like you have.
If I had a nickel.
We have 50. We only have
I
15
think-
minutes.
So the way it was described to me is when a man loves another man and wants to become one like a Chinese finger trap.
Like a Chinese what?
He takes his extra skin and puts it around the tip of the other one. So I feel like not every man could do that because I don't think every man has that skin, you know? So
How
there.
does wine boy know
Wine
this?
boy.
And
How do
neither
you-
one of us know this.
I think Cecil knows what it is because he was doing some finger stuff. Yep, there it
Okay,
is.
no, that's the Chinese puzzle or whatever it is.
That's
Yeah,
what
the
it is
finger
called?
trap.
Same
Yeah,
thing?
Chinese
The finger trap.
I mean, for people that
It's like a finger trap for wieners.
Okay, look. All I'm gonna say is, haven't we blamed China enough for this?
We have
This year-
blamed China so much for stuff.
I don't
We've
need
gotta
Wuhan getting
We've
connected to Wuhan.
got to give China a break.
I know. So just pull out and stop docking with each other,
Seriously.
and we can all
Sorry,
just
China.
wear a mask, not a foreskin.
We,
I hope I made someone spit wine on one of these things tonight.
we
I
only
need
have,
friends.
we only have 15 minutes. So we really
just
have to
paid
get
for
to
it.
our we have to get to our
Ladies and gentlemen, we need your suggestions tonight because we are long-winded and we know who we want to scarf slap, but this is where you chime in, just like where you're from. And oh no, hold on, hold the presses. We have a pay it forward segment.
yes.
Good
I was
God,
like,
we
what
had-
are you talking about?
Well, I'm going by the time schedule, long-winded docking.
How dare you?
All right, so we have that segment that we do every week, and it's called Pay It Forward to Mom and Pop. So this week, we would like to give a shout out to
Ringvelope. Ringvelope.com. This is a wonderful little invention right here, and it's for people who have rings that they wear and professions where they can't wear them. Yep. So it's like you know, if you were, say, an entertainer, or say you were a nurse, or say you were a chef of some sort, and you are constantly taking your ring off at your place of employment, then you would have one of these little devices. It's like a little pouch, and it holds onto your ring. And what's really great about it is that it has a little sort of like button attachment, so that you can actually attach it to your person on your button on your shirt. So you know that it's safe, and you know that it is right there on your person, but that you don't have to wear it.
now. Is
there.
this just for wedding rings, or what kind of rings?
All sorts of rings, whatever sort of ring that you wear constantly. And the other thing that's really great is that the Ringvelope folks have also started making really great masks. And we've been talking so much about wearing masks. And their selection of masks are very lovely. They're pretty. They're really lovely.
So, and I love that idea because it's very important that we get that out so that you can also have your loved ones, but also stay alive and wear a mask and help keep others alive. So go to ringvelope.com. It's right here
Yes.
up on our beautiful Netflix 50 million viewers site. And check them out. And for our viewers, you have a discount code.
That's
How
true.
about that? Discount code.
Discount code 10%. So
Hot
yeah,
Topics
just
10.
put in for the discount code Hot Topics 10, and you'll get a little bump.
Sorry. I hear docking. I don't know what I'm doing.
You get very excited.
I would like to lose weight, so I heard bump. Anyways, so thank you, ringvelope.com, for your support. And we hope that people will check you out and take advantage of that 10%. So thank you for helping us help you give a shout out.
Yay.
Thank you. Ringvelope.
Ringvelope.com.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is the end of the night, and it's the moment you've been waiting for. It's time for
night.
Ah,
Oh
finally.
my God.
Really? Okay, I would scarf slap that.
I would slap the shit out of that.
Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who don't know who that is, that's Eric Swallowwell. And that's the picture we have been asking for way over 15 minutes.
Over an hour.
15 minutes.
I had it.
And Wine Boy finally
posting things. I found it. You're welcome.
Yeah. It's amazing how you knew about docking, but you couldn't find a picture of Eric Swallowwell.
Eric Swallowwell has had a journey.
Cecil this week.
Yeah.
Cecil was just, his Facebook posts were popping up like Osama bin Laden in a desert, just everywhere, every 5 minutes with new comments about
like
Eric Swallowwell.
Just like a meerkat.
Honey badgers don't care.
You know, people want to talk about sports tonight. Just saying, that's what they were talking about. NBA started. You have baseball going on. You already have COVID affecting baseball.
Okay. Let's talk about sports.
17 members of the Marlins.
The whole Marlins team shut down.
Testing positive.
Yeah, because baseball does not play in a bubble. And NBA and Major League Soccer and even women's soccer, they're all playing in what's called a bubble. And so far, they're doing well. Okay, so what it means is like NBA, they're playing at Disney's Wide World of Sports. So they're all housed on Disney property in like the, sports complex or wherever there are. Okay. So they don't leave the property and no one really comes into the property that doesn't need to.
Okay.
Children.
I'm sorry, I'm just
children.
Picturing a baseball team.
No, it's not baseball. This is NBA. This is basketball. So they're playing in Disney property, staying there, not leaving this whole time. Baseball, on the other hand, is leaving and playing at their respective stadiums. So the problem is you have all these people traveling all the time
with T-Rock.
With T-Rock, traveling with T-Rock.
It's not going far lately.
And so they're contracting stuff. I mean, the Marlins. Let's just say Miami is a hotbed. And the Marlins are trying to blame, like, oh no, we were on the road.
I had a nickel.
So, but whatever. So yeah.
Wow.
So there's your sports update.
Yeah, thank you for doing that because I did have that on my notes section here, as you can see. But the Marlins. And
can we talk about the fake fans? I mean,
it's really weird when you hear like,
they're right here. They give us cash apps.
Our fans are not fake.
Our fans are diehard, and we love them.
And I would do every one of them. This is the wine talking all of a sudden.
Okay.
Look, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to dock this show and bring it to Scarf Slap. We love all our fans.
Very true, Michelle. Very true.
I can't do this. Okay, you clicked them so fast, I'm going to have to read them at 7 a.m.
She was saying that essentially that baseball field, you're actually kind of social distancing more because you're in position players. You're not really next to each other. Where on the basketball court, you're like rubbing up on against each other. But I think the problem is when they're off the field, they're, still probably doing stupid stuff. But like the basketball, they're stuck in there. They're stuck in the bubble is what it's called.
I love that.
Can I just say one thing?
I love that Michelle Claremont felt the need to explain her code of BB being basketball.
Well, after you talked about docking, apparently our viewers have to. Thank you, Michelle Claremont, for keeping our show G-rated. I appreciate that. With that baseball note, I did find it interesting. It was the fun. I always find the fun in all of that. And there was a moment, how the umpires and the coaches come out in the field and they start having an argument, and two of them came dodging out at each other, and they were getting ready to yell at each other. I don't remember what team it was, but then they quickly put up their masks to yell at each other's faces.
So they get yell at each other?
I mean, thank you for wearing your mask, but it's like...
Right. And Michael Ferreira brings up a good point.
I would like to see his point. Swalwell.
My gosh.
Well, it's the wine.
He does have I will say that Michael Ferreira does have an epic handlebar mustache. Settle down. The problem is the ball. Yeah, everybody has to touch the balls.
Well,
Just passing balls around.
speaking of Michael Ferrera's point.
And all the butt slaps, for sure.
Anyways, and
my favorite part of the whole game.
Anyways, you all should, Doug Bowser, you should Google and look up Michael Ferrera. He's easy on the grapes. We bring people together, remember, like Gorilla Glue.
What is happening right now?
I don't know. Well, if you in that picture of Eric Swallowwell, it's got me sweaty.
He is a public servant.
Yeah. You need to respect these people.
I do. Oh my God.
They can't see what you're doing.
Oh.
There it is.
Well,
All right.
feel okay.
We're way over time.
Yeah, we know.
We only have 15 minutes to go.
Let's do
folks.
some scarf slapping. How about that?
How about scarf slap? So let's get.
We're
Hopefully,
not taking that bait, Doug Bowser.
we have 3 scarf slaps tonight. Whoever gives us the most nominations for a scarf slap will go from there and move on down. So, ladies and
Well,
gentlemen,
we certainly
Cecil has a list.
I do. Louis Gomert, whatever. He sounds
I'm
like
so excited you actually have one.
he sounds like a product. He sounds like a product that kids, eat out of a plastic thing.
Go-Gurt.
Yes. So
I follow you, Swalwell.
thank you. Yes, this is the guy who would never wear a mask in public and gets COVID. Hopefully, I'm praying for the guy that he doesn't meet the same fate as Herman Cain.
Here's the latest on him today. He's blaming wearing a mask for getting COVID. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but can I just say one thing?
Ridiculous that he got COVID wearing the mask from his own breath.
Yeah.
Well,
Willie Voldemort, whatever your name is.
Louis Gogurt, you get a scarf slap. So here we go. We have got to rehearse this.
It's only been
Wine boy.
It's been 8 weeks.
I push the button and it takes a second to go in. I can't. Oh God, I didn't mean to do it that time. It just doesn't normally happen. I'm sorry.
Jackie Chan, feed your baby some pizza. Jesus. Okay.
First of all,
So-
she loves pizza.
Go-Gurt got a scarf slap. What are our viewers saying that who deserves the biggest scarf slap this week?
Oh, yeah, there were 2 people.
Let's
Two
see.
That's who we have left at 11:30.
I'm scrolling back.
I know who deserves it, but I want to really dock with my viewers tonight. Our viewers. I want to feel their scarf slaps, and I want
I'm
to
not
know
sure that we have many suggestions yet. So
Oh.
We did have
Viewers.
someone said yes.
every
Someone-
week we go through
who?
this.
Where?
I don't know. I saw it and I put it up, but then I don't know. We got the records and rudders and
Go-Gurt?
rudders.
Was it
I
Gogurt?
don't know. I'm trying to look, but keep going unless you guys don't have any, because then that's not what we're
Of
supposed
course
All right.
we have them.
This goes out to every viewer. Well, not a viewer. Never
I
mind.
can only
Moving
go up so far. I didn't know I can only limit out.
You could go back to the beginning.
Just go, Sergey.
I'm looking, Sergey. You talk to the people.
Did you guys discuss something and get together and plan this, and then now it's all on my shoulders now? I'm glad I email and write things down. I was hoping for it. Scarf slap goes out to Dr. Voodoo Lady tonight,
Oh, for
and to
God's
all of the
sake.
people, not just to her, because she's cuckoo crackalacka shakalaka graham cracker crust.
She
But
is.
it's to the people that retweeted her or retweet anyone like her without actually listening to what they say. If your follow-up answer is, well, she seems like a fine lady, she's wearing a lab coat and whatever, hydrochloroquine, zinc, vitamin C, and some tonic water all mixed together as one sounds like 100% cure. Well, I say to you, you get a scarf slap.
Seriously.
Hold on,
Can I
wait,
just say, hey.
See, you can't. What can you just say?
I mean, we literally slow down like a tropical storm coming into hurricane.
All right, go again.
tropical storm.
Go again. I'm ready.
No,
I'm
no,
ready.
no. I'm going to speak and set you up now. So, to those of you that retweet without reading the dates or anything else, you get a scarf slap.
Slap. I also have a lab coat.
I have a lab coat too. I can put it on
I
right now.
I also own a lab coat, and I do not recommend you taking medical advice from me.
No, because you used to do sales pitches for Walmart. Remember those days?
Those were good days.
Those were good. We've all had some good days. That's why we're on YouTube now.
That's why we're on the Facebook Live now.
There you go.
May
Well,
we
that's
speak
our spot
may we
right now.
speak up
Mark
and thank all of you.
Zuckerberg. That
Thank
was
all of you
one.
for our cash apps, because we are
Seriously.
definitely, I mean,
Jeff
we
Perry
used
says
to get good
Nice. Yes, that's a good one right there.
says Facebook because it estimates it's making lots of money spreading fake news and other craziness.
Yeah, so Mark Zuckerberg,
Revenue.
you get the biggest scarf slap right here.
But thank you for putting our show on. But here's the scarf. Oh,
I know. We're like
you're an
the-
asshole, but thanks for having us.
the dog that's fighting at the hand that feeds him.
Right. It's like docking with a circumcised one. All right.
Yes, that's
So
true.
I think all of our viewers have gone to bed, and we should as well.
It is almost midnight.
It
Yeah,
is-
we gotta go.
Yeah, we've really pushed the envelope.
We're
tonight,
literally running
but,
out of.
hey, the good
memory.
news is we're tipsy and we'll go to bed with no problem tonight. So
Oh my god.
we'd like to thank everybody for contributing to
We
our.
love you guys. Thank you
Yes,
so
thank
much
you.
for coming back every Thursday.
Once again,
Yes,
if,
thank you very much.
we appreciate your donations. Wine Boy, throw it up there just in case people, because sometimes they're like, oh, now I'm tipsy, I'll give. And just like the Catholic Church, we know exactly when, just before you're ready to go home and before we give you the bread and the wine, we just want to remind you of the collection basket.
I wish
So,
we could, Jeff.
Thank you to all of our people tonight that gave us donations tonight. You guys are wonderful. You keep us going. But
You
most
are
importantly, thank you
awesome.
to all of the viewers that tune in every single week. But not only that, sharing it, giving us your
Yeah,
comments,
share with friends.
laughing with us. That's really what it's all about. Is laughing with
That
us
is really the most
and
important
sharing. We're all in this together. I know that sounds cliche, but it's true. We're all in this together, and we're all getting ready to have to hunker down again. Whether you are in Hurricane Isanass or COVID-19, or if you're literally doing the Heimlich maneuver on your baby at Wine Boy's house, we're all gonna be.
She
hunkering.
has teeth. Son of
Just-
a
Oh,
bitch.
for God's sake.
Wine Boy, if there's one
God.
thing you taught me, you said just a little bit of teeth, a little bit of teeth.
No,
bet.
well, sometimes. It's not always. We'll talk later. Next week.
Anyways, Miss you,
Next
Penny
segment.
Mathis.
All right. We'll see you next
Penny
Thursday,
Mathis.
everybody.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We love you. Goodbye. And who knows what we'll talk about next week. But join us live at 10:30 p.m. next Thursday on Hot Topics. I'm Sureg'ay.
And I'm Cecil.
I'm Wide Boy.